Sam Presti has done it again. The Bulls and Thunder agreed to a trade on Thursday, with the Bulls sending Alex Caruso to the OKC Thunder in exchange for Josh Giddey. With the trade, Caruso returns to Oklahoma City, where he began his pro career on the Oklahoma City Blue, then part of the NBA's developmental league. Also, Thunder head coach Mark Daigneault, who coached the Blue from 2014 to 2019, coached Caruso during the 2016-17 season. Talk about a full circle moment. The Thunder, they receive Caruso, and he is going to absolutely take them to the next level, because the Thunder, they get a big defensive presence, a veteran point guard who's received NBA All-Defensive Team honors twice, and who was an NBA champion with the 2020 Lakers. Caruso averaged 10.1 points, 3.8 rebounds, and 3.5 assists this season. The Thunder, I mean, they absolutely knocked it out of the ballpark with this trade. Being able to get Caruso and not having to surrender any of their many picks, this is an A-plus deal for the Thunder, and I'm going to talk about it. Before we dive right into this one, guys, do me a solid, hit a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more Thunder content just like this. Caruso has been one of the most sought-after role players in the NBA over the last couple of seasons. I mean, he's an incredible defender, brilliant connective passer, and he's steadily improving that three-point shot. He made nearly 41% of his attempts last season. Oklahoma City, they ranked 4th in defense and led the NBA in three-point percentage. They now have Caruso, Lou Dort, Cason Wallace, Jalen Williams with Chet Holmgren. As you look at the Thunder, they ranked 3rd in the NBA in contested shots per game last season, and they're going to have that defensive structure with Holmgren protecting the basket. This is going to be absolutely lethal. And you can argue that Oklahoma City's defense is primed to be better than the Celtics defense next season. And it didn't cost the Thunder much cap space either. Caruso will make roughly $1.5 million more than Giddey next season, and both are on expiring deals. Oklahoma City, despite making this trade, can still easily create more than $30 million in cap space if it wants to. And that means they'll have enough to still address some of their other needs, like their rebounding woes. So possibly going out and signing a guy like Isaiah Hartenstein is still on the table. So the Thunder, they can still address their needs even after making this trade. And you look at Giddey, he provides the Bulls with what they hope is their point guard of the future. Unfortunately, his time with the Thunder just didn't go to plan. You look at Giddey, he was benched in the second round against Dallas because the Mavs, they did not guard him, and they didn't need to. He's a 31% career three-point shooter, and he was never going to be the true point guard on the Thunder with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the team. So the Thunder, they had to trade Giddey. They haven't just added one of the NBA's best role players, but they've also made sure that none of their rivals, none of the other teams in the Western Conference could get Caruso. So the OKC Thunder, I mean, they're just playing chess at this point. Now, guys, before we continue on with today's video, I do want to quickly shout out today's sponsor, BetUS. BetUS is the #1 online sportsbook in which they are currently offering a 125% deposit match up to $2,000 on your first 3 deposits. I've been using BetUS, and then guys, they are awesome. They got great incentives, and I mean, if you look at their website, you can bet on many different things. And I mean, you look at the Thunder, they were the 1 seed last season. They just got better. You gotta like their title chances. I know it's still really early to talk about title odds and all that for next season, but hey, if you want to get in on it now, plus 900, I think that's solid value given how good the Thunder are going to be. So if you want to make that bet, you can. I'll sprinkle some money on it because you never know. This Thunder team, they're obviously on their way up. It's going to be only a matter of time until they are competing for a championship and get really close to winning one. So guys, you can check out BetUS today. Sign up for BetUS. It helps the channel a ton, so you help me out, which is greatly appreciated. Thank you to BetUS for sponsoring today's video. So Caruso is going to make the Thunder's defense even better. I mean, this past season, the OKC Thunder, they had a top 5 league defense in which they posted a 104.5 defensive rating, good enough for 2nd best in the league, and they were just behind Orlando's 100 rating. And they were 3rd in the league in steals and 2nd in blocks. OKC held matchups to a league best 43.1% from the floor, 8th in opponent 3-point percentage at 34%, and the 2nd worst plus minus at minus 8.3, just behind the reigning champion Boston Celtics. So the 2024-2025 Thunder are poised to top this output. I mean, you look at this squad, the Thunder can have Caruso, Lou Dort, Kaysen Wallace, Jalen Williams, Aaron Wiggins, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the outside. And then, I mean, if teams are going to try the Thunder inside, they got an elite defensive anchor in Chet Holmgren, who is going to be protecting that paint. And the Thunder can also go out and add a big man, which I think they are going to do this offseason. So Caruso is going to make the Thunder that much better. He's a two-time all-defensive member. He gives OKC just another weapon, and this is going to be a Thunder team that is just absolutely going to frustrate and fluster the opposition. And the fact that Caruso can make the three at a high level, that's going to be such a huge boost to this Thunder offense. And the Thunder, I mean, you look at how much more lethal that defense is going to be, just speaking more of this defense. The Thunder, they already somewhat held Luka Doncic in check. They made it difficult for Kyrie Irving. And really, if it wasn't for those role players hitting those wide open looks, the Thunder would have easily, won that series against the Mavericks. So the Thunder now, they're going to make things difficult. Just absolutely can stifle their opponent's best player. They're going to guard that perimeter. They're going to just have everything locked up inside. And you look at Presti, he not only gets rid of Giddey, who is clearly no longer a good fit on this team, but he gets back a legitimate impact player in Alex Caruso that is going to help this team in so many different ways. And the best way to beating a team like the Celtics, who just won the championship, is by replicating them. And the Thunder are doing that. They're following that mold. And this team right now looks very, very scary from top to bottom. So the Thunder, they're already the top team in the West last season, the #1 seed. They just got even better with all their picks still intact. It's just absolutely terrifying how bright this team's present currently is and how bright their future is. They got all their bases covered, and this OKC Thunder team, the best is yet to come. So Thunder fans, I know you're ecstatic because this is just unbelievable. The OKC Thunder, they got a whole lot better, and this is just an excellent, excellent move made by Sam Presti. Caruso is going to be a tremendous fit, and this Thunder team, they are going to be just a lockdown defensive team. Good luck to the opposition when it comes to trying to score on this Thunder defense. So guys, let me know your thoughts on the Thunder after this move. What was your initial reaction? How much better do you think the Thunder become after this trade? Also, guys, let me know, what other moves do you see the Thunder making? Obviously, the NBA free agency is around the corner. The Thunder, they're going to have some money to spend. So let me know if you think the Thunder are going to make any more big moves or even any more big trades. Of course, they got a billion picks too at their disposal. So let me know how active you think the Thunder are going to be this offseason. Let me know your thoughts down below. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. That is it for me, guys. Lucas signing off. As always, thanks so much for watching. I will catch you all again in the next video.